What's up, guys? I have not recorded a video in for a long time, and the reason for that is because my PC literally died. So I went like literally 2 weeks without streaming. I got a laptop, got an Elgato, I'm playing on my brother's PS5, and we're here recording a video. As you guys can see, we're on Arc Raiders. It is officially dropped, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I like it. Like, to be honest with you guys, I didn't really feel the robots in the playtest. I kind of thought they were annoying, to be honest, like rather than, like, I prefer scavs, like actual, like, NPCs that are that look like players, right? I'm not gonna lie, I will still stand on this, right? Don't hate me, like there's people crucifying people over this opinion. Some of the robots have like god mode health sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I have literally shot so much robots, and I've literally played the game so much. I have literally almost 40 hours in the game, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Sometimes you'll kill a hornet in 2 to 3 bullets, 4 bullets, 5 bullets, I mean, like, at least like the wing, right? You'll shoot like a wing, maybe 5 bullets with like an AR or something, and then it'll break, it'll pop off. Sometimes you have to shoot like 20 bullets in that John. We're gonna go ahead and go over here. This is my stash right now. It's worth like 360 thousand with like everything involved if I were to sell everything. And like, for instance, the anvil, right? Even like tier 1, you shoot that thing like 4 times. Like, sometimes it'll go down, sometimes you have to shoot that thing like 10 times. It's really weird, like the inconsistency. I feel there's definitely an inconsistency, I would say. I actually really enjoy the game. I love the PvP, I love the voice chat, I love proximity chat. It is so fun. The amount of times I've ran into players, I'm in like, hello, and we have a conversation, and we either kill each other or we have a good time. The game is phenomenal. All right, I wanted to hop in, talk about the game as I'm playing, because I'm also running a free loadout, so I'm not really afraid to lose anything, right? But I will say the gun plays amazing. The game runs really smooth, guys. Like, and in this day and age, when a game drops, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, they are bug filled. The FPS and the performance is terrible. Now, I am playing on a PS5 for sure. The PS5 is like optimized really well, to be honest with you guys, with a lot of games. Like, most games run really well on the PS5. But even on PC, when I was running, OBS, and I was running, a couple other apps, I was still rocking, like, I was clocking like 200 FPS, like fixed 200 FPS, which is really good. Now I'm just going over here to kind of loot around, because I don't really want to go to like the main buildings. When I'm a scav, I don't really like going to the hot zones immediately, because most of the time those are already looted, because just like any game, right? Tarkov, Arena Breakout, if you spawn into the scav, you're spawning into a game that's already been kind of like going for a minute or two. As you guys can see, everything's looted in here. See? Oh, he didn't open this. Watch it be purple. It ain't purple. Now, I hope the recording's good. I've been like having to deal with some like weird issues with like the Elgato and like stuff like that. There's just so much when going into like using a capture card. Like a physical capture card, right? That's like a box, and like the audio and the chat link, and it's just so complicated for no reason. But going back to the game, I really enjoy it, guys. And a lot of people were saying, oh, it's third person, ew. It runs really well for third person, guys. Like me, I don't really like third person games. Like I was always a first person shooter, right? I love those. And like, I played Tarkov. I love Tarkov, to be honest with you guys. I like it. I like the realism to it, and I also like Arena Breakout. And I will say, I personally like Arena Breakout more than Tarkov. And then there's people, like talking right now, like, Arc Raiders is gonna be better. It's gonna kill Tarkov. It's gonna kill Arena Breakout. The game's gonna fall off. Just play the game. Have fun. Gaming's supposed to be fun. And I genuinely feel that a lot of games like X-Defiant, we're going to go ahead and talk about that, a large reason that some games fail is because of the fact that so many people kind of paint it as like, it's going to kill Call of Duty, it's going to do this, it's going to be better. And then when those people from those other categories come over, they're like, this is not like Call of Duty, this is not like Tarkov, this is not like Arena Breakout. And then they trash on it. It's because they went into that like they went into the game thinking it was gonna be like how people were saying that it was gonna basically be like, which was like Tarkov, it's gonna kill Tarkov, it's gonna do this. The game is its own entity, and I will say, if you go into it with, like, okay, it's a new game, people are enjoying it, let me check it out, I feel like you'll generally enjoy it a little bit more than if you were to go into it being like, okay, it's gonna be better than Tarkov, let's go. You know what I mean? And then you start really comparing everything to Tarkov that you do in this game. Like I said, I like Tarkov, but this is not like Tarkov in any sense. So like compared to the mil sim shooter, right? Like the super ultra realistic, you know what I mean? Like setting Tarkov has. Now you do have the extraction shooter aspect, which I do believe they crushed on Arena Breakout, Tarkov, and on Arc Raiders. I'm genuinely telling you guys, man, the game's fun. Like, I have almost 40 hours on the game. Oh, hello, sir! Sir! Hello? Hello? Are you friendly? Sir! 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 Are you friendly? You wanna be friends? You wanna be friends? Goodbye! Goodbye, sir! He didn't really want to talk to me. I don't think he wanted to be my friend. The proximity chat, the community on Arc Raiders is good, man. And, like, I will say, you know, like, every, you know, game has, you know, a toxic part of the community. And there's people, like, going rabid. Like, if you have an opinion that you don't really like on, like, for instance, the robots, I think sometimes they're too much. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Having, like, 20 robots come, and then, you know, you have the snitches that also come, so they keep snitching and alerting more robots, and then you have leapers on you, and then you also have, you know, the if there's mechs nearby, and then the snitch goes off, the mechs will hear the snitch, and they'll start coming, and then the snitch also spawns other guys. It gets kind of heated. Oh, there's someone extracting. Let me go talk to him. Let me go talk to him. Let me go have a discussion. It gets a little too much. That's my opinion. And I will say, you know, I think the robots are a little bit too much at times, but, you know, I still love the shit out of the game, you know, and there's no reason to get angry or upset, but I would recommend anyone to go check the game out and play it, have fun, have a good time, try it out. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh. Sir! I'll get you, don't worry! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need the loot. I took it. Am I toxic? Am I toxic for that? I'm sorry, dude. Oh, shit. I'm dialed in. Sheesh. He didn't really have much. I'm gonna be honest. I will take this though. Alright, we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave. We took a body. We didn't have much, but honestly, I'll take it, you know what I mean? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it, you know what I mean? Was I messed up for that? Maybe. Maybe. Sometimes you gotta get in there, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta, you know, like... My bad, G. You know what I mean? People are gonna get so angry in the comments. Why'd you do that? I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's what I was saying though. And then I think I'm gonna just like sell these bad boys. Not sell them, I'm gonna break them. I already have a lot of these weapons anyway, so that's why I'm getting rid of them. You know, like I said, like I'm really enjoying the game. I think it's really well done. I love the maps. I like how each map has its own little vibe. You know what I mean? Every map has its own vibe. It has its own atmosphere. It has its own, you know, feeling. You know, like there's certain maps that if you want strictly PvP, you'll go to, for instance, like Buried, the Buried City, tons of PvP. Blue Gate, tons of PvP, and like Spaceport, I'll say like my own opinions, right, of like where I would go for PvP. Blue Gate's number one. Blue Gate's number one. I will say that. If you're more loot focused, I would say Damn Battlegrounds and Spaceport for the arcs, and also, you know, like there's a lot of, you know, nice buildings on both of those maps where you could get really good loot. Buried City's really good for basically everything. You know, you got PvP, you got robots, you got tons of robots, and you also have really good looting stores around the area. Like every building, like there's a lot of apartment buildings on Buried City that have the cubbies, and the cubbies usually, like sometimes you could find like, you know, a snow globe, or you could find, you know, other purple items and stuff like that really easily. I would say Buried City, like I found a lot of purples in not even like the named locations, like just normal houses that have the cubby holes. I'll open it, boom, purple. So every map is really cool. And also the night raids, the electromagnetic storm, how they have all that stuff going on, it's really cool, man. Like it's really good. The community is also really cool as well. You know, you got proximity chat, like I said, like you could communicate with people, you could talk to people, you could have a good time. And I will say, like I said, the game's really good, man. And if you look at it just as its own extraction shooter, I swear that you'll enjoy it 10 times more than if you were to go into it being like, oh, it's gonna kill Tarkov, and you're a Tarkov player. No, it's an extraction shooter. It's different. It's a lot different than Tarkov, than like the milsim ultra realistic, you know what I mean, atmosphere Tarkov has. But it's still a really good game. And there is difficulties on, you know, arc raiders. Yes, people are making a lot of money, but at the same time, there is so many play styles that people could play in this. You know, like the other day on stream, ran into a 10-man squad because they were teaming. I'm not even joking. And they literally said like they were trying to rob us, like, or they were trying to rob my friend, and I was in the window and I shot him, and we basically went to war. We died. I'm not gonna lie, but you know what I mean. Every game in Arc Raiders is so different. It's so different. Like you could be teaming up with people to go kill robots, or you know, you could be booby trapping, you know, extracts. Yes, there's people that are like that. I haven't done that personally yet. Actually, I did it once. But that's because I lost my other teammate, and me and my other teammate were low on ammo already and kind of low heals, so we kind of baited the exit. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like, it's a really good game. There's so many play styles because of proximity chat and just the community all around. Like, the game's really good, man. I'd recommend any of you guys at home to check this game out. Yes, it's $40, but so is Tarkov. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, there's people that are just, like I said, just matching the two games. They're completely two different entities, boys. Get in here. If you like extraction shooters, try it out. It's really fun, dude.